you're pretty good at using a weapon with both hands. Then again, I heard you only like handling big weapons.
Alright. Jesus. I don't know what was wrong with my configuration, but I had no clue what's going on. Look at all them options.
The hero as a warrior.
Little
I tell you,
custom character there. It's nice. Alright. I think we're stable. Good. It's a hell of a time to get all this shit set up and get it working. Look at them eyes. Note the circlet is separate from the hood. Backpack, cowl. Looking good. Now, this place looks a lot better. Dawnstar? Yeah. Looking like an actual city, kinda. Jesus.
My duty is to guard Green America. I wasn't born.
Traumatized. No, but it's not exactly the best thing.
Alright, got some more mod configuring to do. Look at all that. So, start from the top. Achieve that. So these are all the things you have to do to get these different different achievements. Adding achievements to the game is kind of cool. You get a little description at the bottom when you highlight something. You can show notifications. Obviously, we can turn it off. Allows to choose specific reward for each achievement. To view all available rewards, just click the achievement. Once the achievement is highlighted in green color, you can claim your reward. Simple as that, right? So here, we take all of our points. Oh, maybe not. I thought this was where they added it all up, where you got bonuses for achieving things, but maybe not. Maybe this is... Wait. Okay, I see. So maybe this is how many points I have to spend. Magic regen's always good. Nope. No. Obviously not then. Oh, pff, right there in front of me. Haha. Alright. Nice. Ah, red. Means it cannot be done. Very cool, though. Deadly dragons. So, you know, if we want to up the ante on the dragons, we want to make them a little bit better presets. You know, once again, it'll just change these custom settings. Whether or not, you know, these dragons have extra stuff. Abilities. You know, if you wanna get crazy with your dragons, weather effects, highly suggest leaving that on. And you'll see it in streams later that when the dragons, you know, do this assault, it'll be really good. It'll be really good. You'll see it. Okay. Deadly monsters, kind of the same thing. It's just, you know, if you want to up anything. Enable mod. We are enabled. Good. Death Alternative is fantastic. It's a fantastic mod. Basically, when you die, other things can happen. So maybe the bandits didn't kill you. Maybe they just tied you up and left you for dead. But you know, maybe took your belongings. But when they steal your stuff, they'll give you a quest marker that says "Go here and kill these guys." It's very, very cool. Very cool. I like it. So yeah, when I went through here and customized this originally, I really didn't touch much. Left it basically just all as it's supposed to be, as the creators intended. And the tutorials are good because there's some stuff that, like, when you're bleeding out or you're losing consciousness, there's almost like a mini game type thing that's implemented that, you know, you're trying to keep yourself awake. Very cool. Very cool. Followers do the exact same thing. All this stuff. And I don't want to give away too much, you know. So I'm trying to be very careful what I'm saying because I don't want to ruin other streams by getting too into it. This thing is weird, very weird. Very, very, very strange. So here on player movement, I'm playing a female character. You can change some of your animations for, you know, how you walk and stuff like that. on a scale of 1 being regular female animation movement, 2 being a bit, 5 being the middle, and 9 being very, which basically is just talking about hip sway and that sort of thing. Very ooh, I like that. I didn't see that earlier. Yes. So when NPCs walk around, it, you know, gives them a certain amount of sway to their move. Frostfall. Frostfall. Not enough can be said about Frostfall. It adds a very, very big degree of difficulty to the game. And since I'm, you know, testing mods right now, I don't have it on currently. Mainly because it adds such a degree of difficulty, and I've removed you know, a lot of things like fast travel and such from the game. So if you get stuck in a blizzard, you're just stuck in a blizzard. If you're not prepared for it, you're just screwed. So Frostfall, you'll see it in further gameplay. It is amazing. It is absolutely amazing. It adds so many things. The camping, you throw a campfire down on the ground. You actually build up your campsite if you're going to sleep or whatever. I love immersion, but for the sake of recording good video, I don't know that I'm going to even be able to use this, because sometimes you have days where your character can't sleep, your character's food is getting mildewy or whatever. Just a very time consuming mod to play with, but if you like immersion, that's the top. That's the best. There's not much better than that. And it actually interacts very closely with wet and cold. And it's very cool. So it makes where is it? There we go. It adds like your functionality. It you can do things like if there's a blizzard, you know, you can blur your screen to where you can't see very well, like, you know, an actual blizzard would kind of obscure your vision more. But because of a lot of the weather mods I have on, they already blur because the weather is much more intense. Then you add that and you just can't see it all during a normal blizzard. So if you are doing something like this, you need to go back through and, you know, dictate what needs to be turned up, what needs to be turned down on your various weather mods. Alright, where were we? High heels, it's just because there's some items that I have that, you know, are high heels. So, there you go. Immersive Armor's insanely big download as far as mods are concerned. And this just gives you, you know, what's being distributed through, like, loot. What can you craft? Defaultly, I think almost everything is distributed through the loot system. And with the upgraded bandits mod, and I can't remember the actual name of it. Hey PK, how's it going, bro? I just saw you in chat. See, you distract me, son. I'm so happy to see you in the channel. Now I have no clue what the hell I was saying. Anyway, everything is defaultly set to being crafted, you know, save for maybe one or two things here or there. Click them on, because, I mean, if you want to experience painted spike charges, you need to turn it on. So this is why going through and actually looking at all of your mods is really, really important. And you can make yourself a freaking superhuman if you want to. Let's say you like the Dragon Knight armor, but you're a light armor wearer, right? Switch it to light armor. That's, you could be like, oh, it's cheating, but some of these armors are gorgeous, and you might really like it. I see no problem. I don't think it breaks immersion too bad. Obviously, if you're walking around in full plate armor and I have a set light armor, what does it matter, right? Like, what does it matter? It doesn't matter. So yeah, lots of options. Immersive armors, must get. It's a must. Immersive creatures. Apparently no options. Immersive creatures just adds a crap ton of new creatures to the game and better ones. Always been a different channel I like, and I finally got one for you. Oh, haha, awesome. Damn it. Well, I just lost a little functionality there. There we go. Lanterns of Skyrim. My bad. Lanterns of Skyrim allows you to build these small lanterns that actually attach to your belt. They produce a little bit of emitted light. It doesn't blind you too bad, so if you're like an archer, or if you're worried about things coming at you, if you're playing on higher difficulty, it doesn't really blind you. And some of the weather mods and environment mods, they nearly blind you when you're out in the wilderness. So having the immersion of it's too dark should come with the immersion of I have an answer for that. If you were actually walking around in this world, you would probably decide, having a sword in one hand and a shield in the other hand that I switch to my torch when I need to see is just not too functional. So the lanterns look really good. It's the basic little iron lanterns that you see laying around the game, lit up on your belt. Makes sense. Doesn't take up an item slot. Very useful. Minty lightning. Oh my god. When you guys, I'm not even going to click on any of this. I don't want you to see it. The first lightning storm we get caught up in, you're going to be impressed. Lightning is horrifying now in my game. I messed with the settings too much, and now it's scary. Sky UI, gotta have it. You gotta have it. You have to have it. You gotta have it. Download it. If you are modding, you need Sky UI. You have got to have it. Too many mods run on it. It's too useful. It's and these options that you're seeing here are for your use, but many mods use a lot of parts of Sky UI for various things. So must have it. Sophia, who is my current follower, if you find her wandering off too much, you can decrease, the how far away from you she's allowed to get. If you don't mind her being, 10,000 units away from you, whatever a unit is, there you go. Comments frequency. It says 1 hour, but it's a complete lie. She talks constantly. She won't shut the hell up. And you can change this. This is probably my favorite part. My favorite part about her is you being able to pick how you want her to play with you. So if you are trying to play a ranger, you might want to make her either a spell sword, a destruction mage, but more than likely you want her to be tanky, right? So a heavy two-hander, heavy one-handed. So the items that you give her in her inventory, she'll equip accordingly, her combat style. So if you have a bunch of light armor you want her to use, you need to switch her to a light class. Light. Otherwise, she's just gonna do whatever she wants. The spell sword default is really, she just picks the best of whatever she has on her inventory. And I'm not sure if it applies to her, but a couple of the mods I have that give added functionality to your followers makes it so if you take a spell tome and you put it inside their personal inventory, they will take it upon themselves to read it and learn the spell. Very useful, especially if you turn her into a destruction mage, throwing those things in there. Dance of Death, here we go again with these damn mod things. Alright. Every now and then this needs me to go back out. There we go. Dance of Death adds a whole bunch of kill animations, and you get to turn on and turn off whatever you like. If you really like to see these kill animations, if you really like a more cinematic fighting system, combat system, do it up, turn them up. The default is 20%. Personally, lately, I have felt like that is quite low, but I'm going to turn down decapitation because I don't want to spoil myself. And it was really hard not to turn that off, but honestly, just like our other mod up here, death alternatives, I kind of like bad things happening to my character. You don't have a good story if you don't have, failure inside of that. So there's that. Trade and barter just messes with rates. Allows you to adjust if you feel like the game is really skimping you on stuff. If you're a faction leader, a faction member, their Thane, should you be allowed better prices or not? See that? So there's that. People like you, your lovers. I mean, it is. If you're wearing a helmet, will you get better prices? I mean, it's. If you're naked, do they care? If your weapon's drawn, do they care? Yeah, it goes on and on and on, based on city, based on where you're at. I mean, it's just lots of crap to choose from. These ones are good because I get so sick of no one having any freaking money. It's like this place is full of poor people. But I like randomness. Alright. Oh, wearable lanterns is the one I was talking about, where you can wear the lantern. Lanterns of Skyrim's where they light up the road. My mistake, my bad. Got ahead of myself. Lanterns of Skyrim, someone made a mod where they went through the entire game. They went through every path, every dirt road, every side path, and they put a lantern on every inch of the map. On places that people would normally travel. It's extremely important for a lot of the travel mods. And if you want to play a more immersive night game, the only problem is it breaks immersion, in my opinion, because who the hell is walking around at nighttime lighting 10,000 candle lanterns throughout the game? So, maybe they should have went with something a little bit more magical looking, just to make it make a little bit more sense, but oh well. And I'm all about those weather mods. I'm all about them. So you guys, when you see weather happening, it's going to be pretty spectacular. Which I like my weather spectacular. When I'm in a thunderstorm, I've actually played during a thunderstorm, walking around the woods. All right. And a crash of lightning scared the shit out of me while I was playing, and it was exciting. It was actually pretty cool to have a weather effect, make me jump a little. So that's good. So since this is just the opener video, we'll be making a new character and playing through their life for the sake of this feed and the YouTube channel. I thought this was supposed to be a horse and carriage out here. The deuce? Unless I just don't know where the hell I'm at. Oh, this happens to Sophia every now and then. Every now and then she just kind of goes naked. Happens. Alright.
Vampires attacked the hall of the Vigilant.
Well.
Never heard of anything like that.
I might be just stupid and not know where the damn card's at. So there's a lot of other mods. There's mods that I like to use that I can't use for the sake of Twitch. Twitch is like not okay with me using these mods. Neither is YouTube. There's some pretty messed up ones out there. I'm not talking about anything too crazy. Stormcloak Ice Wolf. That's what I'm talking about, these immersive animals. That's so cool. What do we got here? Imperial Patrol Dogs.
The Legion's always looking for strong, capable warriors.
Jesus.
My headquarters is in Solitude.
Get off, bro. And hopefully we just run into a random event out here, because I really want to show off, what all that's about. Shut up, Sophia. There's random encounters that are, they're pretty nice. Band of necromancers with their summoned skeletons attacked me earlier and almost killed me. It was pretty phenomenal. So I've got this cursor, this white cursor, like my desktop cursor. You guys can't see it. Off to the side on my screen, and it's messing up my aim. Alright, Sophia, you need to put some damn clothes on, woman. Where is it? Trade some things with you. Remain here. Have something for you. I think that's her personal inventory. So yeah. Nope.
What is it?
Not for sure. There we go.
Well, aren't you generous?
Just gotta pop something in inventory. So, for anyone who's never played this game before, such as Plipke there in chat, which obviously you guys can't see, this is not how the game looks defaultly. This is a lot of work. If you you buy this for your Xbox based off of what you're seeing here, like, oh my god, this looks amazing, you're gonna be very disappointed. That's why there's that disclaimer in the title that says 200 plus mods, because it takes a lot. But earlier I was talking about mods that Twitch isn't friendly with and that YouTube isn't friendly with. Oh my god. What I'm talking about there is there's mods that really make this world more historically accurate with the way that they would torture people, the way that they would execute people, whether it be tie weights around their ankles and sit them up on a spike while they're naked and douse their body in feathers, cover them in tar and light them on fire. Things like that, you know, things that not very PC. So one of my mods, and I don't know if this is maybe something I was messing with a long time ago, but it's the only like cheat mod I have on that when I go through my list I can't find it. For whatever reason I have 31,000 carrying weight. And that breaks immersion. But we'll get that disabled before before making the new character because it's a little funky. We're gonna follow this Imperial guy till we find some new creatures. Oh, we might have lost it. I think I may have crashed. Yep. Oh, that's that. She is crashed. So, still some stability issues that I need to deal with before we get going on a playing through a character. Once you hit a certain number of mods, it's really hard to configure everything for stability. So this is actually a great learning moment for anyone who's thinking about modding, who is currently modding. It's important that when you're play testing your mods, you are very situationally aware of what's going on. Did a weather effect just start? Did a dragon just attack? Did a creature just attack? Because it could be anything from an animation file that's just linked to one creature in one mod that just has to be turned off or deleted or moved. It could be an item that you equipped and you found and everything was good, but as soon as you drew it, it knocked you out. So it's very important to know exactly where you're at and what you were doing. Because when these things happen and it crashes, if you're just, you know, talking on a Twitch stream and not paying attention what the hell's going on, then you can't really fix what's wrong. So dead horse is dead. More than likely when Skyrim crashes for you, you're gonna have to restart the shit out of everything because Skyrim likes to crash and get stuck, for me anyway. There's points where I gotta restart my whole damn computer. So I'm going to kill the stream, I'm gonna reset, and we're gonna take off on making a new character and see how far we get before we crash again.